Hey y'all, thank you for joining me for your, I guess we can call it a monthly zodiac reading for the Aquarius gang, for the Aquarius collective. Um, I'm doing things a little differently this month. I'm going to release the zodiac readings in reverse because if I start with Aries, we always first, and then that makes Aquarius always last, and y'all Pisces, all y'all have to wait um until I release those, because I tend to not do them all in one at one time, and in one day. So here we are. I will not be before you long, but I just want to check in, see what the energy is looking like for you all at this time. And so I'm going to be pulling from the Earth Magic Oracle and then clarifying with the Energy Oracle cards. I hope you guys are doing well and that you are navigating your journey as best as you possibly can at this time. But we're going to see if we can get a message that would better help you understand what you got going on now, or in your reflection of the past, and how to best move forward. So Father God, Mother Earth, ancestors, and spirit guides, we come to you in this moment grateful for your love and your light, for your provision and your protection, and asking that you speak to me and through me to the Aquarius collective, bringing forth the best message for their highest good at this time. What message do you have for the Aquarius collective at this time? Oh, that's a lot. What y'all got going on? Lord. Wow. So you're definitely either in solitude or needing to be in solitude. Like if you recently decided to kind of pull your energy back and take some time to yourself, be in hermit mode, you're definitely on the right track. If you've been feeling that pull but you haven't been doing it, this is definitely confirmation that you're needing to. And if you had no clue, I am serving due notice that you are due for some alone time, some solitude, some time to consciously and intentionally reflect and protect your energy, to think, to meditate, to pray, to contemplate, for some of you to even plan, because the very first card out is solitude with island. This message also came out for the Divine Masculine Collective, I believe it was. So if you have not checked out their most recent Divine Masculine energy reading, check that out. For many of you, this is probably a past energy, or the energy that you're coming out of, a time of solitude where you are spending some time by yourself, not because don't nobody fuck with you, but because you want to. So that you can better hear your own thoughts and tap into your own intuition or instincts. With the wolf, your instincts, your gut has been speaking to you about something or someone, some move you're needing to make, some idea that you have, or some intuitive nudge, and you're needing to, or needed to, have taken the time to sit quietly or be at one with yourself in the Most High and in communion, so that you can better hear what it is that your intuition or your instincts are trying to lead you to. I've been seeing a lot of wolf synchronicity, like license plates, a lot of wolf license plates, jackets, like big wolf totem, animal totem signs and synchronicities have been coming through. A lot of times that speaks to having a sheep and wolf's clothing around you, which ain't necessarily a bad thing. Like you may just have somebody around you who feels a way about you, but they're not expressing it, which ain't necessarily a bad thing. Or a angel in disguise around you. It just says that you don't know the full truth of the matter. And then there are those times where you got an enemy around you, or you got somebody around you that's perpetrating a serious fraud and don't need to be around you. But whatever the case, with the wolf, your body is letting you know, your intuition, your dreams, the signs and synchronicities how you feel around certain people and in certain environments. It's all speaking to you, but you can't fully make sense of it until you take some time in solitude. And so you need to follow your instincts, Aquarius. That thing that you're led to once you have been intentional about having a little time to yourself to think. Because you're on a vision quest with desert. Shit done dried up. Whether that's communication, energy exchange, actual resources. When you go on a vision quest, all you need is the bare minimum to survive and to commune. When you're in the desert, there's not a lot of greenery or vegetation or water, if any. But that's sometimes the most profitable situation to be in, to really get you to realize or come to an awareness of what you're being led to do, what you're meant to do, who you're meant to be, who you're meant to be with. Some of the best ideas can come to you when you're in this place of not being distracted. So we're really doubling down on that solitude energy, that hermit mode energy, or for a female, that high priestess energy of withdrawing and going inward. Because when you come out, you will realize and further appreciate opportunities to celebrate. In that time of solitude, you realize you really have more to be grateful for than you have been given credit. You realize what you've been taking for granted. And as a result of having reserved your energy or made up your mind, you're ready to celebrate. You're ready to kick it. You're ready to take life, take things a little bit lighter and not being so serious. You know what I'm saying? You're willing and able to kick your feet up some. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this energy where this is deep. You've been in deep thought here. You've been in deep meditation. You know what I'm saying? You've been healing. And once you come out of that, you're ready to breathe. Take things day by day, moment by moment, and be present. Inhale and exhale quality breaths, quality air. You're ready to get outside and celebrate, dance, kick it. I love this for y'all because for some of you, you may have been in that solitude mode and feeling like, okay, damn, when does this end? You know what I'm saying? And so this is confirmation that you're coming out on the other side with a spirit of gratitude and just ready to celebrate whatever it is that you're coming out of your hermit mode with an awareness of. Whatever it is that your instincts, your intuition is leading you to do. It's like you may have once been confused, but you can now see things clearer. And at the top of the deck, we have ocean, ebb and flow. Going with the flow. Taking things day by day as they come, and not just any old thing, but things of an emotional nature with all that water. You know, life is much like the waves. Sometimes the tide is high, and sometimes it's low. Sometimes your emotions are running high, and sometimes they're low. And as an Aquarius, you guys are the water bearers, and so that means that you typically hold your emotion in a way that is different from how the rest of the collective. And you're also air signs, so you're very logical, but this journey, this desert vision that you have been experiencing is leading you to better navigate your emotions, how to better express your emotions, how to better feel your emotions. So whatever's been coming up for you, don't repress it, don't suppress it. You're needing to express it some kind of way, be it through art, talking to somebody, some creative endeavor. You're needing to, all of its energy, you're needing to get that out, and you're needing to go with the flow. And this being at the top of the deck, it looks like that's what you have been learning to do. So congratulations on that. And you can see the sun is out in this image as well. So we don't know if it's setting or if it is rising, but the mere fact that it's out is letting me know that you're getting more clarity about something of an emotional nature. And whatever it is, baby, you are breaking generational curses. You are getting closer to tapping in with your ancestors. They have set this wheel in motion for you, supporting you on the other side through this this ascension that you're experiencing, the other side of this desert vision. Like, they've been providing for you, they've been protecting you. In this image, you see a snake and a bunch of hands and what looks like blood cells, because there are things that are in your DNA that you have been chosen to break that chain, to break those generational curses, to stop those behaviors from continuing to be carried out in your bloodline. As women, we have experienced being repressed and oppressed, and you know, there was once a time where women couldn't work and earn their own coin, so to speak, for the most part. Like, there were always women entrepreneurs, but at far less numbers than men. And then they sent the men off to war, and the women started to fill the warehouses and those positions in factories and offices where the men once were. And that is kind of how women evolving as professionals, so to speak, in this society has come about. But that oppression and repression and the violence and the sexual assault and the trauma and the slavery and all of those oppressive energies are in your DNA, and they affect how you show up in your current reality. For instance, when you are seeking to do something entrepreneurial and there's this deep-seated fear that came from your great-great-great-great-grandmama having an idea of something that she wanted to do or something she was talented at or whatever, and so many things in her 3D reality oppressing her and keeping her from doing it. And then here you are fighting tooth and nail to do whatever it is that you know you're being called to do. And this says that you've got her and your other ancestors' support behind you. For many men, I know one of the common causes of not being able to live out your dreams, well, not the cause, but one of the manifestations of men not being able to live out their dreams is prostate cancer, because your safety and security and your rootedness lies within your root chakra. And the root chakra for the man lies within or near the prostate, just like it does the woman with the womb. The prostate is basically the man's womb. And that is where you carry your creative energy. But if that's been repressed because of the color of your skin or your level of income or your religion or whatever construct has been used to oppress you for generations and generations and generations, that's in your DNA. My great-granddaddy, my great-great-granddaddy, I found his death certificate online, and he died from prostate cancer. I found another article that had his name on it, and it had him listed as a helper. Now, surely my great-granddaddy had bigger dreams than being somebody's helper. That probably means he did maintenance work of some kind. But surely he had bigger dreams than that. And so the manifestation of him not living out those dreams was prostate cancer. But you got your ancestors, your team of light support on the other side, bringing you through that. And the way through it is through healing those things within you emotionally that you have once suppressed. And it required going on a desert, a vision quest, being in the desert, being in solitude, traveling to the mountaintop. If you study the spiritual leaders in different religions, Muhammad, Jesus, Buddha, they all spent time alone. Buddha under the body tree, Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, Muhammad in the cave, in the mountaintop. Like, so many of them had to spend time with God to hear their inner voice and the voice of God, and what they're being led to do on their journey, what their mission is, what their calling is. And so that makes you just like them, right? So I'm gonna clarify with the energy oracle, and then we're gonna wrap this up. This is really got longer than I anticipated it to be, Aquarius, but I told you I had a lot going on, and so I'm glad I took my time with it to bring forth the message to hopefully give you some better understanding about what's going on with you on your journey at this point. Y'all, if the sound messed up, I don't have my microphone right now, so my bad. Spirit, please clarify this message for the Aquarius collective at this time. Came right on out. In reverse, Caring connections, represented by the number 14, which breaks down to a 5. And y'all know we're in the 5th month of the year. This video will be posted after the 5th, I know, but in the shadow period of the 5/5 portal, because there's some change taking place. And for many of you, that's the thing that you've been thinking about, that thing of an emotional nature that you've been thinking about while on your vision quest, while in solitude. And you're ready to come out and move towards something worth celebrating, having some fun, going out some dates, going out some trips, hanging out, getting to know one another, because there's separation here. So and separation don't mean like you with somebody and y'all done broke up. You possibly you could have not even met this person, but you feel that tug. You've seen them in your dreams. You feel that energetic tug towards a divine counterpart in some way, because that's how spiritual connections are pretty much designed. Like, you can energetically feel that you're connected to somebody out there, and that sometimes the feelings that you feel are not your own, that there's some type of a telepathic connection going on. At the top of the deck is the number 29, breaking down to an 11 with the world. We're talking about mastering a cycle. You're completing a cycle and beginning a new one. You're ending something so that you can begin something new, and that something new is presenting a whole new world of possibility. You got a man standing at the edge of looks like I'm trying to think of the name of what you call it, kind of like where the ships dock, but he's standing at the edge there, and he's looking out at a whole new world before him, because there's so many opportunities ahead of him. He just has to choose to align with it. He just has to imagine the future that he wants and then move toward it. But the how, the who, what, when, and the how of it all comes from tapping into a higher consciousness, like the thinking man, represented by the number 46, which breaks down to a 10. Again, ending a cycle, beginning a new one. Making some decisions, communicating. The thinking man is a very truthful and clear communicator. He's logical. But see, in this situation with that ebb and flow, And the ocean, this is that journey of breaking through those generational barriers that have held you back, to learn how to express your emotions, how to communicate your emotions better, how to connect and connect with someone in a balanced, emotional, and logical way. So Aquarius, I hope this message found you well. And then underneath that, the daughter romance. And underneath that, the man holding a heart. And underneath that, envy. Listen, quit looking out at what other people got going on, wishing it was you. Because with the world, it can be you. You have options. You have opportunities right in front of you. So I hope this message found y'all well. If it did not find you well, I hope that it leaves you well. The other messages gonna be mad because I don't plan on their messages being this damn long. Now I'm feeling like I'm gonna have to make theirs somewhat in this ballpark. But anyway, y'all, until next time, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you're interested in a private reading, feel free to book with me. I'm actually going to be doing some work on my website, so it's going to be down for a little while. But you can email me, and I'll be providing those details, making an announcement about that very soon. So check the community board. But yeah, y'all.